How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Wonderful Everyday. My new headset has finally come in. If you guys haven't been keeping up with that side story, I broke my headset, have been using a broken headset in order to record my videos for a couple weeks, but hey, now that's all dealt with. I got a replacement. We're all good. It actually muffles my voice, so I can't actually tell how loud I'm speaking anymore, so that'll be fun when it comes to editing. But anyways, in the actual game, I've been blown away, as if you've been watching the previous episodes, you will have known that I've been completely overwhelmed with the information that Tomosane and Yuki are both personalities of Takuji, and we've been seeing how that exactly plays out. It's very strange, and I'm sure the details will get ironed out and we'll get better explanations going forward. So let's read on and see what happens. I learned of my own existence through pain. The smell of rusting iron in my nose. A decaying structure. A condemned building. Those were the kinds of things I could smell. Ow. Pain ran through my jaw. The smell of iron and this pain. Did I bite down on a thumbtack? No. That's not it. That's not it.
なんだこれ。
なんだこいつ。気絶してたのか？
マミヤ、格闘の世界だとゼロコンマの奪い合いなんだぜ。
You know, I actually don't think that I don't think that's Nishimura.
格闘。
Two unfamiliar men. One was grabbing my shirt by the lapels. When I saw that, I noticed my shirt was pretty dirty. The buttons were torn off, and there was slobber and dried blood on it. The other two men's shirts were completely clean. One-sided fight. Are these guys really that tough? Even if they are.
関係ねえよ。
Huh?
なあ。
I grabbed him by the wrist. I then used my left hand to drive his wrist into his chest, and my right hand to grab his arm and twist it upward. My body moved with those ingrained motions. When I broke his wrist, he crumpled helplessly. And they're not strong at all.
なんだこいつ。
Jesus, fuck.
あっけないな。
It was so easy to grab him by the wrist. How did I get beaten up before?
てめえ。
Alright. He clutched his midsection as he fell. I stomped on his face as he laid on the ground. He lost consciousness after the first stomp, but I kept stomping his face into the dirt anyway. When he saw what happened to his friend, the man with the broken wrist screamed. I guess he lost the will to fight. I put all my weight into a kick and got him directly in the jaw. He tried to use his other arm to block it, but he wasn't fast enough, so he fell backward onto his ass. I straddled him on the ground.
腕程度で終わりだと思ったか。
Yeah, beat their asses. Kill them.
手が開かないな。
My fists were covered in a thick layer of blood. Not just other people's blood either. My hand was covered in multiple lacerations, each more than 10 centimeters long. Flesh was protruding from the gaping holes.
歯で切れたのか。
I'm sure there were more efficient ways of dealing with them if I just wanted to defeat them. At the very least, I wouldn't have punched them in the face so many times. The blood just rushed to my head.
さてと、仕上げを。
やめ。許し。
I stuffed branches in their noses and mouths and then punched them like that. That's some evil shit. Blood flew everywhere. There was too much blood to see how bad his face looked, but he would probably need stitches in and around his mouth.
やめてその
今まで相手がそう言ってやめたことなんてないんだろう。それにしても
My legs kind of feel breezy. It was really easy to move, but it kind of felt like I was wearing a hakama.
なんで俺は袴なんて履いてるんだ？
Maybe this was a match. That's why I was wearing clothes for martial arts, excuse me.
なんだこれ！
It didn't feel breezy because I was wearing a hakama. It was just a regular skirt.
なんで俺がスカート履いてる？
So I'm assuming this is the scene when the goons forced Takuji to do those very obscene acts, if you guys recall. And then Tomosane came in. I'm assuming this is that scene.
てめえら、これは一体どういうことだ？
ごめんなさい
ごめんなさいじゃねえだろ！
Why would they make me wear something like this? This is a girl's uniform. Why am I wearing a girl's uniform?
なめやがって！
ダメですよ死んじゃいますよ
Good. That'll honestly save, like, a lot of trouble in the future. Or at least in my opinion. Fearing the worst, I checked my underwear. The underwear was incredibly soft and very tight. The parts that felt kind of rough were probably lace, excuse me. This isn't anything a man should be wearing.
お前ら、俺に何をさせたんだ？
I was more than just angry. I was desperate. Why am I wearing this? What the fuck happened, or what the fuck was happening up until now? Wearing girls' clothing? And they even made me put on girls' underwear? Is that why it feels so wet down there?
お前ら！
I inflicted as much pain as possible without killing them. This time I focused on inflicting pain on parts of their body other than their faces. They might not be able to hold a pencil for a while. I took one of their uniforms. It was a bit loose, but it was better than nothing. I couldn't do anything about the underwear, so I just didn't wear any. It's not like a man has anything to be embarrassed about if they don't want to wear any underwear.
なんてこった。
Even if I had no recollection of the event, I can't believe they would do that to me. What utter humiliation. It makes me want to hurt myself.
おぞましい。
I was too scared to ask what happened before. If I asked, I would have killed them when I heard the answer.
ウェットティッシュで拭いたが。
That sticky stuff on my body must have been semen. Well, I guess this is indeed that scene. Well, my ass doesn't hurt, so at least the worst thing possible didn't happen. I'd like to believe it didn't anyway.
つーか掘られるのが最悪かよ。
Thinking about it, it wouldn't be odd if they had done it. I'm getting depressed just thinking about it.
つーか何させられたんだか。
Just to be safe, I rinsed out my mouth too. I didn't know what the hell happened. It's a good thing he did do that, actually.
いや。この連中を今後死ぬほどいたぶってやれば。
ごめんなさいごめんなさい
My god, they're just so they're terrified. Ah. We get to meet the owner. What? That sound. isn't one of the guys from before. This voice. I heard someone's voice from the clothes I took off.
これって
This whimpering voice, I think I've heard it before. I think I heard it before I came to exist. The discarded clothes rose up and filled out. After the process was complete, it's Takuji, but how we're perceiving him.
もうやめて。もう暴力は嫌だよ。
So, I guess in this scene, what actually happened, how they're perceiving it, so how the world is perceiving this action, is they get, I guess Takuji, quote unquote, got sick and tired of this shit. Really, Tomosane was born, beat the shit out of them. So Takuji beat the shit out of them, terrified them even, and then took some clothes. So now Takuji himself is actually wearing male clothes again. However, we're perceiving the original Takuji personality wearing the female clothes. And I guess that's because he's the one that was involved in this event. That's how I'm seeing this.
間宮拓司
The discarded clothes on the ground turned into Mamiya Takuji. Mamiya Takuji was still wearing that female uniform as he lay there on the ground, curled into a ball and bawling his eyes out. Somehow I understood everything once I saw that. Where I was, where I should be going. Excuse me. I instantly knew what I was and why I existed.
ある意味恵まれているかもな
Do other people have such a clear, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. I've seen that before, but have no idea how to pronounce it. No, they suffer because they don't. But I have been blessed. Because I was born with a reason to exist. No matter what that reason is, it is a blessing.
おい
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
何やってるの
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。もう殴らないで。
あのさごめんなさいじゃなくて何してるんですか
ごめんなさい。
なんであんた女の服なんて着てるの
これは
キモいですよねそういうの流行ってるんですか
Sorry, I was getting a drink. I thought I was good there. Every time I hit him, I felt the same pain. It was completely different from when I was hitting those other guys. I share the same body as this nasty fucker. I'm a separate personality born within this disgusting human being. And my... Alright, let's give it a try. Ryzen Dietre? I'm just gonna call it a reason. Reason for living.
あのさ
Maybe that's actually what it means, I don't know.
ちゃんと説明してくださいよ
To erase Mamiya Takuji. To eradicate Mamiya Takuji's personality and purge him from this body. That's what he wanted me to do. He made me for the purpose of his own destruction. That's why.
ほら
I felt intense pain every time I punched him. Every punch lit my brain up with pain. I have pretty good technique, excuse me. Even I'm impressed. I never would have thought this tiny body was capable of inflicting so much pain.
女の服着て何喜んでるんだよキモいな
喜んでなんか
喜んでるだろ
It was through pain that I first came into existence. That pain turned into light, and then when my vision cleared, The pains sewed together, the world seems. Or sewed together, excuse me. But the world isn't light. The world isn't vision. I experienced that firsthand. Existence isn't only defined by vision. Then is it defined by the five senses? Sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. Is the world the totality of the things which one can sense? Is it enough to simply see the world? Is it enough to simply hear the world? The world's texture, the world's taste. For instance, the taste of dirt, the smell of grass, the feel of the wind, the sound of trees swaying in the distance, and the great blue sky above. I saw the clouds racing across the blue sky. I heard the sound of the city. I felt the wind. I tasted saliva. This is the world. The things I can feel make up the world. Everything that has been given to me is the world. Most people understand it to be so. But is it truly so? No. I didn't believe that for a second. As one who exists only momentarily, I wouldn't accept lies such as the world is everything you can perceive in a given moment. Everything I can perceive is neither the world nor the world's limits. I learned that fact. I know a world that I can't see, hear, touch, or taste. Beyond the edge of the world, I know things I'll never see, never touch, never feel. It's simple. I was born in this moment. I should know nothing more than what I can perceive at this moment. I know nothing. And yet this building that I'm looking at right now, even if I can't see its interior, I know its interior. I can imagine what lies on the other side of that wall. I can imagine what lies beyond the sky. What's more, I know the meaning of many things impossible to experience. And that's perfectly natural. For instance, say someone passes a house every morning on their way to school. It doesn't matter who it is. A normal house that doesn't stand out in any way. That someone sees the house's door every morning. Not a door that anyone would pay attention to. Why don't we fear what lies on the other side of that door? Well, I guess I don't get to read whatever that said. I think it said beyond that door, and then there were ellipses. I don't know why I skipped it. That could very well be the edge of the world. At the very least, we've never seen what lies on the other side. We can't deny the possibility of the world's limits lies on the other side of that door. And yet, we know. Nothing unknown to us lies on the other side. There's no way the edge of the world could lie on the other side of that door. If one doesn't fear when turning a corner they've never turned before, then they have no reason to fear that door. I know that the world also consists of scenes we will never see in our lifetime. Sight is not the world. Hearing is not the world. Neither is touch, taste, or smell. It can't even be pain. Then what is the world? The answer isn't actually very complicated. The world is everything that we can put into words. The world is everything that has meaning, truth, and fiction. There is such a difference, but it's not so complicated. There's no need to make it sound complicated. There's no need to dwell upon the unknowable.
手開かないな。
I punched too much. I beat 3 people to a pulp in such a short time. If I truly wanted to destroy him, or destroy them, I could have done it with a 10th as much effort. But my goal was to inflict pain. I used my fist more than necessary.
キモいから、それ脱いでください。じゃねえだろ。すぐに脱げよ！
下着も。
当たり前だ！女物の服なんて脱げよ！
I took the female uniform away from him. When I looked at the name tag, it said Takashima Zakuro. I cleaned the dirty underwear in the sink and used some tissues to get the dirt off the uniform.
この女子はえらい迷惑だな。
Maybe I could have just washed it in the laundry, but that girl was probably in quite a bind without her uniform. I found a bag to stick her uniform in and headed to her classroom. That one? There was one lonesome student still in her PE uniform. It looked like someone had bullied her and hidden her uniform.
まったくくだらないことをするな。どいつもこいつも。
Even if those bullies made him do it, it was still Takuji who actually stole these clothes. It's really not a good situation. I walked up to the crestfallen girl anyway.
誰？
盗まれたんだろ。制服。こん中に入ってるから。
あなたは？
俺か。俺は。
I almost said Yuuki Tomosane, but I managed to stop myself in time. No one by that name exists.
間宮拓司だ。隣のクラスの。
どうして？
さあな。とりあえず返しておく。なんだ？
すごい傷だらけです。
ん？そうか？
I touched my own face with my hand. It was covered in cuts and bruises.
取り返してくれたのですか？
いや、そうじゃない。
でも傷だらけです。
脅されて俺が盗んだんだよ。それを返しに来た。そういうことだから。
I quickly left without saying anything else. Partly because I didn't want to associate with anyone Mamiya Takuji didn't know. But more importantly, I'm no good at dealing with women.
どうしたもんか。
It's after school. The sun is low in the sky. I was alone in the hallway, puzzled. People know nothing at the moment of their birth. A newborn infant can't even look out at the world. At the moment of birth, the only thing they see is light. Their eyes can't even decipher shapes or colors. I was just less than an hour ago born into this world. And yet I could already differentiate colors and objects, and I had high-level language skills compared to an infant anyway. Common sense, at least enough to tell where I am, and on top of that, I apparently had some skill in martial arts. I had far greater knowledge, intelligence, and skill than an infant. But on the other hand, there are many things I didn't know. For instance, who I was. No. I knew my name was Yuuki Tomosane. I also understood that I was an alternate personality created by Mamiya Takuji's unstable mental state. But other than that, for instance, Mamiya Takuji's family, grade, friends, etc., I didn't know any of those. I didn't even know where Mamiya Takuji's house is.
さてと。
What should I do from here on out? There was a lot I knew, but also a lot I didn't.
これからどうするか。
どうすんの？
Uh-oh. That was a completely unknown sensation. No. It reminded me of one thing. It was close to the feeling of my birth, a pain that somehow felt like a sound.
誰だ？
I turned to face the voice I heard, but no one was there. This pain. No, is this the voice? The voice resounded inside my head.
なんだよ。全然ダメだな。
誰だ？
It was the same voice. Every time I heard the voice, a sensation almost like pain raced through my brain.
くそ。
I looked for the owner of that voice. I surveyed the hallway. I didn't see anyone. What is this? This is so annoying.
なんだこの感覚。
ちゃんとこっち見なよ。結城智実くん。
なんだと。
Just now, they called my name. How would anyone know my name?
あれ？名前間違ってたっけ？でも結城智実でいいんだよね。間宮智実とかじゃないよね。
お前誰だ。
My eyes had lost their focus. It was like I was listening to a radio that wasn't quite tuned in to a station. That was the only way to describe that strange feeling.
ああ、下手くそだね。しゃあないな。
Someone hit me with a powerful blow in the chest, knocking me back. I had felt the same thing sometime in the past. Or maybe that was just my imagination. I was just born into this world today. I didn't have any memories of my own. Then are those memories of Mamiya Takuji's past? Is this someone who Mamiya Takuji has been struck by in the past? No. Now's not the time to be thinking about that. The direction of the next attack. I took up a defensive stance, facing the direction the attack had come from. Someone definitely just hit me. That's all. There's no way my attacker could be invisible. They have to be hiding somehow. I sharpened my senses.
よしよし。戦いの中でこそ感覚を研ぎ澄ませるタイプか。私好みの子だね。やっぱり友実は。
I turned to the voice. A person that wasn't there before. I was shocked to see her standing there, calm and composed, as if she had been there the whole time.
誰だお前。
さーて、誰でしょう。
She wasn't tall. Her body was too thin. Or was thin too, excuse me. And more importantly, she wasn't a man. Was it really this woman who just hit me? That's hard to believe. More importantly, why is she attacking me? No reason came to mind. The reason my body remembered these attacks was probably because Mamiya Takuji had experienced a similar attack. If so,
お前もさっきの連中の仲間か。
さっきの連中？ああ、なるほどね。あいつらのことか。城山とか沼田とか西村とか？
やはりな。なんだお前。手下がやられたからお礼参りってわけか。
なんだそりゃ。はあ、お姉さん友実のバカさに少しがっかりだわ。まあいいけど。
damn, nothing like getting beat by your own self, huh?
うわ、怖い怖い。やっぱり早いな。
What's the meaning of this? She's so strong. She's nothing like those guys I fought earlier. I can't believe this woman is beating me.
あらあら、信じられないって顔ね。世の中広いんだからあんたより強い人間がいたって不思議じゃないわよ。それが女でもね。
世の中広いって自分が通っていた学校内の話だろ。
What's going on? I wouldn't lose to amateurs no matter how many of them came at me at once. But against this woman, she's strong, maybe even stronger than me.
まあいいや。構えたままで悪いけど自己紹介しておくわ。私は水上由紀。あんたのお姉さん。
姉？
すきあり。
Again, nothing like getting beat by your own self, huh?
甘いぞ友実。隙があってから3手までさばいたのは褒めてやるけどな。
汚ねえぞ。
だってすんげえ間抜けな顔だったから思わず一撃入れてみた。
どこが一撃だ。ちゃっかり4手まで入れてきただろうがうぜえ野郎だ。
Nope. Thought I accidentally skipped that, my bad.
女の子だってばさ。
うるせえ
Maybe I did. I accidentally clicked. Or right clicked to be exact. Not like we're missing much though. What's with this woman? It's like she knows what I'm going to do before I do it.
てめえは何者だ
I think she already introduced herself.
だからお姉さんだってば。
名字が全然違うだろ
名字が違う姉だっているかもしれないじゃん。
おおなら義士か
違うよ。
ならなんだ
友実のお姉さんだってばさ。
おっちょくりやがって
おちょくってないよ。友実は疑い深いな。
うるせえ疑い深いも何もいきなり攻撃してくるわザレ言を吐いてまで今日ついて攻撃してくるわどこでお前を信用するんだ
なんだよ、こんな優しそうなお姉さんなんだから疑うとかやめろよ。
優しそうなお姉さんが攻撃してくんな
だって友実が信用しないからさ。
何が信用だ最初に手出してきたのお前だろ
I mean, he's got a point.
でも私女の子だよ。そのぐらいのハンデ。
ハンデつけてだろうがいきなり攻撃してくる姉なんかいてたまるか
そんなことないよ。いるじゃん。
だからてめえなんぞ俺の姉でもなんでもないだいたい俺は間宮拓司の中にだけ存在すって
お、やっとわかった？
You know, it took us a few minutes.
お前もしかして
そういうこと。あんたより先に生まれた。言ってみれば先輩つうかお姉さんのMinakami Yuki。
俺の先に
そうそう、間宮拓司の体を共有する魂。
他の人格
そうそう、まあ一つの体に3つも魂があるんだから、まあ幽霊が取り付いてるようなもんだな。
違うだろ単に多重人格だろ
多重人格。なるほど、乖離性同一性障害の賜物ってわけだな、我らの魂は。どうでもいいけどさ、少し自分の体見てごらん。
体あざが
The bruises where she hit me earlier were disappearing, while the ones from my fight earlier were still there.
なぜ
今のは実際に殴り合ってたわけじゃないんだよ。つうか自分で自分を殴ってたわけじゃないってことね。今のは模擬戦なんだよ。まあ互いに本気で攻撃し合うこともできるけど、あんま意味ないよね。その場合は自分も痛くなるから。
Yeah, kind of like how we did earlier.
自分が痛くならない場合もあるのか
そうね、他人から見たら自分で自分を傷つけてる感じに見えるみたいだよ。
Oh, my bad. I don't know why I'm accidentally right-clicking.
ちなみに今の私らは他人から見たらただ一人で考え事しているようにしか見えない。つうかぼーっと突っ立ってる感じ。
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking about that, like, what's going on here? Obviously, this is all in his head because we're getting the big old dialogue box instead of the one at the bottom, which I learned from Takushi's route. That means, you know, he's delusional. It's all in his head.
ちなみに今の会話もね。
会話も
そうそう、電話で考えたら内戦と外戦みたいなもん。いや、なんとネットの関係に近いのか。
なるほどとりあえず今までのことは全て脳内だけの出来事
Yep.
だからこんなこともできる。
It feels like this is the same conversation, but something's a little different.
気がついた？ちゃんと
これは
体を使ってちゃんと音声を出している状態。これはこれでいいんだけど少しおすすめしない？ だって他人が見たら
独り言ってことか。
まあそういうことかね。まあ二人っきりならいいんじゃね。そういうこと。そんなこんなで改めまして、あんたの姉の水上由紀だよ。
いや、だからなんで姉になる？
だって作り手が同じで私の方が先なんだからお姉さんでしょ。
違うだろ。
以後ゆき姉と呼びなさい。
Oh, I'm good.
言うわけがないだろ。
Back to the fight, I guess.
お、さっきよりいい動きになってきた。
お前が手の内明かしてくれれば、できること、考えること、分かること、いくらでも生まれてくる。
あら、私の戦い方バレた？
ああ、肉体が一緒だからな。攻撃の前に瞬時にその反応が自分の体にも感じられる。その反応に反射的に体を合わせられれば、目で追うよりもはるかに先に反応できる。
ご名答。まあ対私か間宮戦でしか使えないけどね。
それと反応に対して反射と簡単に言うほどはうまくはできない。俺もそしてお前も。
そうだね。脳が一瞬肉体反応に対して処理をしちゃうんだよね。それがタイムラグになる。
それでお前は何なんだ？
さっきも言ったでしょ、水上由紀。あんたより先に作られた人格。
間宮拓司によってか。
そういうことになるのかしらね。まあ本人自覚してないだろうから、正しく彼によって作られたという言い方が適切かどうかわからないけど。
I guess it's the same thing for Tomosane.
んで、なんで攻撃をやめない？
なんか友実は生意気そうだからね。お姉さんとして上下関係をはっきりさせておこうかなってさ。
もうお前の手の内は分かっている。
バカだな。お姉さんの年の子を見せてあげよう。
I wish I didn't see that, to be completely honest.
どうだ
どうだじゃない。アホかお前。何パンツ丸出しで冗談切りとか出してんだよ。
Yeah, I don't know if I'll censor that. That seems like a pain in the ass.
でも当たったじゃん。
アホか。そりゃ驚くから当たりもするわ。
Especially since it seems to be a sprite. You know, it's gonna come up again. I guess I'll have to go back and see in editing.
何？私の下着とか気になっちゃう系？
なわけ。
Oh, here we go again. Yay. She held her leg up like in the last kick. And then she grabbed my arm.
寝技？
あれ、バカ。お前、足丸出しで。
基本技。
If you want to even call it that. This is getting weird. Especially now that we know, you know, they're all the same person. That dumbass. She made it look like she was going to do the same kick, and then she went for an arm lock instead. In a place like a hallway, that's dangerous. And with her panties on display, too. I mean, not like anyone could see. In her own words.
だって友実しか見えないからいいじゃん。
Yeah.
俺に見えてるだろ。
兄弟なんだから下着ぐらい構わないじゃん。まあその下のもんがダイレクトに見えたらまずいけどさ。
Again, this is all in Takushi's mind.
当たり前だ。
Crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy. Alright, well, we're gonna stop it there because I definitely went a little overboard with this one. Just a little bit. I need to stop with the longer episodes. Gotta keep it at 30 minutes. We're also going insane. I didn't do a lot of commentary in this one. Mostly because I was just, you know, I was kind of sitting back and letting a lot of things unfold, especially in my mind. I'm still kind of blown away by everything, so that's why I was a little silent in this. I'll try to be a little bit more talkative next time. I just thought that, hey, this was a good one to kind of let everything unravel itself. Especially since I kind of came to realizations in the previous episodes. Also, another realization, I'll just bring this one up for the sake of it. I completely forgot. It's last name, first name whenever they're speaking in this. So Tomosane is actually the first name, and then Yuki is the last name. But then Minakami is the last name, and then Yuki is the first name. So Yuki is what I've been referring to her because that's her first name. So I guess I should refer to Tomosane as Tomosane and not Yuki as well, both on a first name basis. So that will clear up confusion for myself, and I guess I'll continue to just call Takushi since that's his first name, and I'll try to be on a first name basis with everyone going forward, especially in my titles, because I know I jumped around with Takashima and Zakuro. I guess I just like Takashima better than saying Zakuro, but that's just me. But enough rambling. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz. Happy to have my headset replacement. I can hear again and also not be in an uncomfortable position, which is always good. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.